How do you feel like things went for you here today?
I mean, I think they did all right. Obviously, you always feel like you can play better. Overall, I feel like it was a good workout, but myself personally, I feel like I could have done a lot better, but it was good work today.
How many have you had workout-wise on this cycle so far?
This is my 12th one.
And what have you thought of all that after that title run you have to just immediately be flowing into workouts every day, hotels? Yeah. What's that process been like for you?
I mean, it's been fun, I'm blessed to be able to go to all these places and meet all these people, show my skill set in front of these amazing NBA executives. So, I'm just blessed and, I'm having fun.
So many guys from that team doing this process at the same time as you. How often do you talk with Donovan, Cam, all those?
We're all focused on what we got going on. We check in with each other every here and there. Those are my brothers. So, I'm going to call them as soon as this whole thing's over, before the draft. Obviously Donovan and Steph, they're going to be in the green room. We're going to watch that and, just excited to see where these guys go.
What have you been trying to prove about yourself and your game in these workouts?
Pretty much that my skill set can translate to the next level. Trying to show that I'm a better shooter than the numbers show, and trying to make and play great defense.
What did it mean to you to come from East Carolina and then transfer up to UConn these last couple of years and prove you can kind of run the show and contribute to a winner the way you did?
Yeah, I've always felt like I belong at the big stage, and I'm thankful for Coach Riley and Coach Kamani for recruiting me to UConn and let me showcase my abilities out there. And thankful for my brothers out there that I play with every night. Without them, I wouldn't be here. So I'm just glad and blessed that I was able to showcase my skill set.
Speaking of Coach Hurley, I asked Cam the same thing when he was here. Just when it comes to the style of offense, style of play, obviously he interviewed for a pro job. How do you think the way you guys played will help you transition into the pros?
Yeah, for sure. Pros, they already have their star guys already. The way we play, we're selfless. We pass the ball, we learn how to cut, we learn how to move, and not just stand there and play iso ball. So I feel like we'll all be ready for the next level. When the star players dribble and catch it, swings it to you quickly, be ready to shoot. Back cut when possible. You saw Andre this year; he was able to get putbacks and back cuts and screen and do his job. And Jordan, he's one of a kind, so his shooting translates anywhere. So Coach Riley and Coach Luke, they did a great job with the offense, and it's really gonna help us at the next level.
How many more workouts do you have scheduled?
3, I believe. Yeah, I have 3.
So, where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to Philly today. Then I have Minnesota and New York.
With the dozen so far, did anything stand out to you about this one compared to some of the other workouts you've done?
This is the first workout we've done transition drills, like 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 1-on-2, and things like that. We did that at UConn, so it was just different to see how other players navigate through that. We did it a certain way at UConn, so it's just interesting to see how people navigate it. But this one was pretty cool. I like the way the competition was good today, and have fun.
We've seen already 2 Pacers players watching. Has that been common to you on this trail to see some guys from the roster watching, or was that unique here as well?
Yeah, and I mean, some people come in, they get their work in before, and then if they're there, they just stand around and watch. So it wasn't unique. I mean, these are the first guys that really sat down and watched. But I mean, it's pretty cool to see the support, and maybe their future teammates, whoever the Pacers draft or get. It's interesting to see how, because I was talking to the front office. They said it's like a brotherhood here. So them coming out and watching, potentially their next teammate, play is really good.
With you being an older guy, what are you trying to prove about yourself off the court and how you can be able to be ready for the pros?
I'm very mature. I know how to handle things. The spotlight's not going to get to me, and help out in the community, do things like that. When you're younger and everything, you may want to go party and do all this other stuff, but older, you've done that, been there, done that. It's all about business now. So that's what I'm trying to showcase. I'm locked in and ready for next level.
What stands out to you about the Celtics and what made them so good for that title run they just had?
Just all their pieces. I feel like the key piece was Drew Holiday. His defense, guarding the best player. Getting offensive rebounds and making timely shots. Him, Derek White. Obviously Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're the star players, but they have great role players. Payton Pritchard comes in, he does what he does. Porzingis, when he was able to play Al Horford, they just had a lot of pieces and were able to play so well together.
You did a bit of everything. You had quite a few triple doubles in your career. Just how do you feel like that versatility will help you make it to the next level?
Yeah, I feel like it'll help a lot. I can contribute to the game in so many ways. There's not just one thing I could do. It's not like I just have to go out there and score. I can play defense. I could get assists, rebounds, steals. I could do pretty much everything on the court. So I feel like being versatile and not one-dimensional would really help me a lot.